Big fiction. Big fiction.
Hey man, 2 years, 1MOUTH podcast.
What up, what up, what up?
Skyzone, brought to you by Skyzone.Society. Hey, real quick, shout out to Casket Sharp, man, for the tea.
Word.
I appreciate it, man. Casket Sharp, go get that Casket Sharp clothing, man. Please, man, they on IG at 1Casket Sharp. I think that is. If it's not, just look up Casket Sharp clothing. Shout out to my man Drag on the tea. Appreciate it, man. Cross promotion, man. We winning. Hey, I ain't seen it in a minute.
What's up, man?
What's good?
How the holidays go?
It was decent, man.
Hey, man.
We got a special guest in the crib.
Super special guest.
He ain't super special guest.
Super.
But he alright.
Come on.
Yeah,
Hey, you super to me, bro.
Nah, it's my homeboy, you know what I mean, who just dropped this classic album. You know what I'm saying? You might know him as the Noah representative. You know what I mean? Just put on a dope concert with me at Audio Trees Unplugged in Winston-Salem. We got the homie Carrera PC in the building.
PC.
Let's make some noise. Some
Super noise. Make some noise for the homie, man. The homie. Word up, man.
He got the dope album out right now called Audio Side. Audio Side. Audio Side.
Audio Side,
Go
man.
get that Audio Side, Audio Side, Audio Side. I told you it's a fucking classic. It's on iTunes, Spotify, whatever you streaming. Even if you cheat, it's on YouTube.
Fact. Like,
If you cheat,
dude,
it's on
no
YouTube.
excuse.
He still gets paid because he handles his business right. You know what I mean? What's good?
What's up, bro?
You alright?
I'm coolin', bro. Coolin'.
True, man. What's poppin' with you, man? You good?
Yeah,
you
I'm
ever been
good,
on the
bro.
podcast, yo?
Not really. Never. No. First time.
Did he just say he's not happy to be on our podcast?
Oh, I thought you said it's my first time. Nah.
Oh, you happy to be here,
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
True. I thought I was about to kick him out, man.
Come on, man.
It's too early, bro. We just started.
Yo,
We
Big
just
B done
started.
came
Even
back
my
from
wife, looking like, oh my God, he about to kill him. He said he ain't happy to be here.
Big Vic
Yo,
done came back
man,
from the holidays
yeah.
and he's on fire. But I got you. We gonna balance it out.
I'm
man.
on a happy fire. You feel me, man? This dude, listen, man. Real talk. This dude one of the hardest working young artists out here. My man just had a birthday, just turned 25.
25, that's crazy.
He done done
yo.
a lot this year that a lot of y'all so-called veterans ain't done, independent-wise, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? What's up, man? Like, how you, let's talk about the Audio Side title, man.
Yeah,
How
let's.
you even come up with this Audio Side title? What does it mean, man? Talk to the people.
Well, I really got to start off with my name.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah.
whatever you wanna
That's actually
start
one of the
off with.
questions I even had.
Carrera
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because me, like, this shit really means something to me. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell.
Because I really didn't have nobody to really, like, express to. You know what I'm saying? And, like, music always being like that first love kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first really started listening to music, I was like a kid, you know what I'm saying, with my grandma all the time, you know, 97.1, QNZ.
Word up.
Sumo V class, so.
Shout out to the Quiet Storm, man.
Yeah,
Fact.
most definitely. You know, so I grew up listening to that, but I couldn't sing, so I had to hang that up.
Yeah.
So I hang around my cousin. He rap real good at it too, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I can do that. You know? So I like while they be freestyling, I hop in, you know what I'm saying, hop in the cypher and shit, you know, my little 1-2 rounds.
Yeah.
My name is Chris. I always miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, little 1-2 rounds and
Word
shit.
up.
You know what I'm saying? And then like my cousin told me, he was like, yo, like, you just start writing. You know what I'm saying? So I believe I was like 8 when I first started writing. You know what I'm saying? I was like 8. And crazy thing, my mom, she ain't know nothing about it until like I was in middle school. Cause I got in trouble in school because my teacher said, you know, I wasn't looking. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't paying attention to shit, so I was writing in the pad. So she came to school and she had a parent-teacher conference. The teacher made me pull out a notebook.
Yeah.
My mama opened it up. She was like, you rap? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing is, every time I wrote in school, I wrote rhymes about what I was learning. So that what saved me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's actually probably how you even study. Like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, that's
That's
what
kind of
saved
dope,
me.
man.
That's super dope.
That's how I learned because school was boring.
Facts. No, those are facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
School was
Yeah.
boring.
Hold on, we're not saying.
Oh yeah, no, stay in
Well,
school. Don't get it
Stay
twisted.
in school.
We're
That's not what he meant.
That's right. No hope and dope.
That's
But
how I
school
felt.
is boring, but you gotta do it.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. But that's how I cope with it, basically.
Yeah.
Because you got to find ways to get through things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the name, first it was PC.
Okay.
And PC, that stands for Problem Child.
Problem child. Okay.
I got that like in middle school because I was always getting into shit, you know what I'm saying? So everybody called me PC, Problem Child.
Word. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really put Carrera in front of it until I turned like 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's when I first, I had to be on my own for a little minute.
Right.
And so, like a Carrera, it's a Porsche.
Yeah.
And a Porsche is fast.
One of my favorite Porsches too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Shits I dream about.
What?
Most definitely. You know
That's the first thing I said to him when I met him. Like, yo, you mean like Carrera, like the Porsche?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, fast.
You
Word.
know what I'm saying? Like a Porsche is fast, and I just put it together. Like Carrera PC is like
That's
a
dope.
fast growing up problem child.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's
Man.
fire.
That's what Carrera PC means. And so when it comes to audio side, it's more so like I'm killing the old me through music.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, cause if you like, you know what I'm saying, if you like really look at the track list, it's more so like a story.
You taking all the words out of my mouth. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you look at the track list, it's more like a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it started off with humble beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
then shit get good.
Yeah. The battle
Then
of the
shit get,
bands.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then, you know,
R.I.P. the bank, bro.
you feel me?
Bruh.
Like,
Yeah.
way better, you know.
Yeah.
all that,
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, envy.
Yeah.
You know, then you got tracks like Father Figure, Motherly Love, and
Yeah.
My Girlfriend.
It's my wife's favorite one.
No, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah,
That's
straight
what's
up, like-
that's what's up. Most of the women really like that song.
Yeah, I played that in front of my wife probably like close to 2 months ago now, about a month and a half ago, and she was just thinking I was listening to like one of my Sirius XM radio. Like she was like, who is this guy? I said, oh, this is Carrera. This is the guy I'm supposed to be interviewing in a little bit or whatever. And she was like, is he signed? And I'm like, well, nah, it's more about the independent movement, whatever. And she was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I don't know anything about what y'all talking about, but this dude needs to either be signed or at least be on the radio and all that stuff there. And you think I'm critical on music. Like, the shit could be good and my wife could hate it. And you listen to about like 3 or 4 tracks. Like, I gave her like a balance of different things because it kind of, you got a couple of songs that's like club bangers. You got some that's like just straight up bars where you just blacking out. And you got like some thought-provoking storytelling songs up there. So it's like I let her listen to like she loved Battle of the Band. You know what I'm saying? Like we both went to HBCU, so we can easily see like A&T marching band stomping out to that one. You know what I'm saying? And then like one of my favorite ones is the IDK where you just fucking just black out on that one. Like that's crazy. And then of course me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend is her favorite joint. Well, one of mine too. Like I mean, so you got like a killer balanced album. Like you got something for anyone who likes any style of rap, with the exception of mumble, which I'm gonna shut up on that one. But for any type of genre of sub-genre of hip hop, if you like the more conscious rap, you got that. If you like the bangers, you know what I'm saying, you got that. You got the storytelling, you got that. If you like just straight metaphoric bars where I'm just ripping someone's head off, like on IDK, you got that. You know what I'm saying? And that balance on one record, man, I'm stingy because V got me up here from a fan perspective, and to me, one of my frustrations would almost be, in a cheap way, I probably wouldn't even want to make a classic album like this. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's like you got bangers, top to bottom. This is the mark of a true artist, which I'm not. How do you do that again? And again, and again?
And you know what, man?
You know what I'm saying?
If you notice I'm over here, I'm smiling so hard like you talking about me, because he needs to hear this. Because me ain't, man, I don't feel like I'm doing enough, man. I'm 25, man, I'm supposed to be. I said, bro, what are you talking about?
Dude,
you just dropped the classic.
You got
a couple, you just did a dope show. And mind you, at the show, I ain't even told you this.
Yeah.
At the Audio Trees concert, only show I would been to, independent and major.
Yeah.
That called for an encore for one of his songs.
That's crazy, man. See,
Did it twice.
Twice. And I get it because, to a degree, because obviously you guys are artists, so you guys can't really listen to your music the way I can listen to it from a fan.
It's translated differently.
Right, because y'all the artists, y'all the creators, you know what I'm saying? I'm the recipient of trying to decipher what y'all trying to say.
Right.
And I'm telling you, a cheap dude like myself, man, I would probably put maybe 3 or 4 killers up there and put like daggone album fillers on the rest and space it out on the next. Like, dude, the album is sick.
But you see, you can't do it like that because when you creating, man, you trying to create the best.
Yeah.
You might not come back from that next album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You might not get a chance for people to even like, man, I don't know, kind of like that last was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with his music no more. What he gonna come with this time? You know what I mean? Kind of like with Kendrick Lamar album. You know what I mean? Like the first one was so fire that the last 2 was just trash. Sorry, in my opinion. I'm not fitting the last 2 Kendrick Lamar albums. This is my opinion. I'm not. Damn wasn't fire, and the Pimp a Butterfly definitely wasn't fire.
I definitely feel Pimp, but I like Damn. But
like,
you know,
when
the initial listen off this album, and of course, you know, as fans, we always compare everything to the last body of work that you did, and this album is so fucking good. It's like, how do you even top that? Like Snoop Dogg had Doggy Style, right? And the rest of you got albums that are still good.
It still ain't top that though. Still ain't top Doggy Style.
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing top Doggy Style.
Dr. Dre's Chronic, you gonna have something, and that's why I thought it's like the wordplay is just ridiculous. Like ain't know we had all this in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't know it was like that. Like this guy.
But that's the thing. It's not. It's not all like him or me.
Yeah.
It's not, bro.
Yeah.
It's a select few. It's a select few that can do it like him. You know what I mean? Like it's a few that can do it that can do it like me. But again, so it's a small margin.
Yeah.
You got to think this North Carolina. You got all kind of rappers, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them don't have no identity. Identity in this game is important.
Yeah.
I know who Big V is. My fans know who Big V is. You know who Big V is, so you know what to expect. Same thing with him. He's Carrera PC.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now that he done dropped his album, you know what's next. Like you know what's next. Like but he knows who he is within himself as an artist to create fire. He's not following the trend.
Yeah.
Other artists know they're trying to follow what's hot now.
And see, a cat like me, I would. If I had your album, I would be so stubborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't putting out shit else till y'all give this album the props it deserves. Hey, we gonna get something. No, that's me though. Ain't no artist. I'm a fan.
And that's how I feel about.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell him this all the time. He like, if y'all want to drop a mixtape, I'm like, no, you don't need to, bro. You need to be doing this.
Look,
this
ain't gonna never tell you what to do.
I mean,
I'm not either, but I would be focusing on.
Man,
this
getting this like the maximum
fire,
exposure,
bro.
dude.
It's fire.
Like,
We just telling you it's fire. From a fan standpoint, it's just good fire, bro.
Super. So let me ask you this,
Fire.
bro. What's your favorite song off your album? Yeah, see that the fact that it's even taking that long lets you know how fire.
And let's go down the list. You can tell, and then you tell, and I tell.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
My favorite song off his album.
Okay.
If you had to pick one PC, you know what I mean?
As a lead single, like this is out of the 14 tracks out here, you had to put one out, just one to represent to the people. Which one would it be?
every song, my favorite song.
I feel you. Well, I tell you what, I'm spark it off on my end, because the thing about it is this is also a mood record. How you feeling is going to determine which song is going to be your favorite song of the day or the week or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, but let's cut the bullshit. Every artist got one favorite song. Cut the bullshit, my nigga. We all say we love all of them. Man, what's your fucking favorite one, dude? What is it? You have one that just says, "This is my shit. I know I killed it, and they know I killed it." Which one is it, dude? Because you don't feel that way about all of them. Let's be honest. This is an artist. As an artist, we don't feel that way like, oh, this song they all hot, but this one right here is my punch 'em in the mouth song. You feel me? Like for me, off my album, War Lullaby and Ant-Man is my punch you in the mouth song. You can't deny it. You can't deny me. Even Noriega is my punch you in the mouth because it says the album off. I know you got that one that's like, yo, they can't deny me on this one. Got to have one.
I gotta say West Coast.
Like that.
I was bumping it on the way up here too.
I like that.
Man, that West Coast. Man, listen, that West.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just like he right. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about your album, bro. I don't like it. Nah, I'm just playing. But this is how I feel about your album, for real though, man. Like he right. It's a mood. It's a
mood record.
It's a mood album. Like every track, and that's what really got me. You gravitated me to your album. Like when you gave it to me, every track was a different mood. Like it come on. I'm like, okay, this album gonna be on some life type.
Yeah.
Oh man, this coming on. And then you hit me with the Battle of the Bands. I don't know if I want to go back to A&T.
You know what I'm saying?
Come and be in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to throw this in the car with some 12s.
That song made me wish I still had soul
my
vocals in my
sister.
trunk. You know what I'm saying?
I want this one get me going. Like But then you might you smooth it out with the wet down from West Coast.
Maybe you want to go to California.
I feel like throwing up the dub.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Rolling up like
holla at West
Night. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different. Like even
red tux.
You know what I'm saying? and I mean, I gotta be honest, man. I gotta keep it G because this is what we do on this show, man. You know, I shot your first video, Count Me Out. That was my first time hearing you. I didn't expect the album to be like what it is, man. I can't lie.
Yeah,
the song Count Me Out is dope.
It caught me off guard.
But man, your album is a mood album.
Yeah.
It's a Count Me Out put you in a certain mood.
Yeah.
I did not think about. I didn't even see your whole album being a mood album where it fits every mood I'm in.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I told you, man. When Envy comes on, I be wanting to ride out on niggas, man, and call a couple people, man, give them a piece of my mind and go strangle a couple motherfuckers off that Envy, bro. Cause it's facts, bro. You know what I mean? It's fact. It made me want to call a couple old friends, you know what I mean, and just let them have it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, you supposed to be here with me on this journey, bro. You missing out. I done been to this place. I done caught a flight here. You missing it. But I told you. But one thing about friends, at first, it's hard to see that quickly they become your enemy.
Yep.
No matter what y'all been through in the streets.
Yeah. And you know, that's you know, the album is, one of the best things I like about it is that you got something that everybody can relate to. Mm-hmm. Like, even though people ain't going through it, they thinking the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole envy. That I mean, envy is envy and like you said, Count Me Out.
Winning.
Those are the facts. Those are all, and I like how you block them all behind one another in the track list, where once again you're going on a journey. And I mean, everybody can relate to what you're talking about in one way or another, whether it's a job, whether you just got a new whip and cats is acting funny, whether you done came into cash or whether you done got your, I mean, it's always something on somebody to hate on. You
and
know
that's
what I'm saying?
Makes the album great because you cover all that.
All bases.
You talk about when you was walking to work with blood on your shirt.
Yeah.
Bro, I felt that, bro. I felt that. I felt like I was walking to work and the nigga saw me, he didn't even pick me up.
Yeah.
He gonna ride by me, he know we going to the same
How many
car.
times have you done been walking, like, I remember back in Kingston when we used to, you know, walk to Rochelle.
Right.
Seen niggas in their car. Drive past. Oh, they'll blow the horn. I'm like, yo, we going to the same spot.
We get to the gym, bro. Like, yo, what? Damn, you was going to the gym. Why you ain't scoop?
Hey, you see me scoop? Right?
You in a Suburban. It was just you. You couldn't scoop me up.
Yo, you caught that. Yo, one of my homeboys, Jeff, man, my man caught
Christ.
a flat. Caught a flat. One of my homeboys just rolled right past and blew the horn. Like, yo, stay up, bro. I'm like, yeah, you see me with a flat, bro. Like,
Terrible.
What was that?
Terrible, bro. That's why. Terrible. That's terrible.
You gotta be wise with your friends.
Yeah.
and that's what, you know, I want to ask you too. It seems like on this album, you know, you talk a lot about relationships with with people and friends and fallouts with, you know, friends, family members, whatever it may be, girlfriends. Them true stories you've been through?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah. It's like I said, this is audio side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And explain the meaning of audio side, man.
You
Like,
know,
what is that?
like audio side, like I said, it's like, you know, so I'm killing myself through music, my old ways. So I just get it out. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just get it out.
If y'all ain't got that audio side, please go get that audio side.
I love that album.
It's available again on Spotify. You know what I mean? Wherever you get your music from, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal. You know what I mean? Xbox Music. Get it, man. It's out there. Go get this audio side, man. You feel me? I just want to put a visual what he was talking about with, you know what I mean, him killing himself and utilizing the music to do that. You feel me? That's what the cover look like. Go get that audio side right there, man. On all major platforms, bro.
Please.
That's stuff. Appreciate
Support the homie.
Appreciate
So, you know,
appreciate it.
speaking of support, I remember I spoke with you a podcast or two ago, and this kind of ties into the Winning and the Envy song about, you know, North Carolina kind of being in a crab in a bucket mentality where, you know, like, because like, just like on Big V's, like, you know, it's not too many features on your album, you know, at all outside of, what is it, like one, like maybe pretty much one, Louis DPK.
Right.
You know, so like, do you feel that, you know, because I know with Big V, he's not going to wait on nobody to hop on a song or whatnot. Is that kind of like the same reason with you? Like, I mean, you don't need any features, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just crazy how, you know, we hear, you know, certain dope albums in North Carolina, and it's kind of like, you know, okay, fuck it, I'm on my own, and you know, and look, everybody don't have to work with everybody. So do you kind of feel like it's a crab in a bucket type of mentality down here, or?
Well, as far as like me only having one feature, I don't rap about bullshit. I don't rap about shit I never done, never seen.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I rap about the shit I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the shit I've been through, the shit I've seen. Like everything that I write is real. Nothing that I write is not fabricated.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I can't have another person on my album speaking about some shit that's on my song that he really don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because half of the time, like, cause I mean, I know a few people, you know what I'm saying, that rap whatever, but they don't not really day ones. You know what I'm saying? Like Grasshopper growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I make music it's for me, but it's for the public. You know what I'm saying? To show like, damn, like somebody out here too. You feel me? Like if you feeling this way, you know what I'm saying, I felt that way too. Yeah. Because, you know, that's why, like, in the songs, you hear, like, how I overcame that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it's not, like, just how the music is now, like, where, like, these new people, they come out rapping about depression like it's cool. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm so depressed, nobody loves me. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's like, and that's cool, and everybody running with that. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to use, fuck all that. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just rapping about the depressed shit, like, how about giving them that, but also showing them how to overcome it? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got the questions, but where the fuck is the answers? You know what I'm saying? Man. Because that's what we lacking in music now. It's answers.
And that's one thing I would say, man. You know, now that you mentioned that puts your album, man, a whole nother perspective, because you do give that side, the kind of depressed side of what you was going through side, but you also give the backstory of how you overcoming it. You know what I'm saying? How you was like, "Don't count me out." You know, your mom in the kitchen, but she can't feed you. You feel me? But it also shows what you was doing to overcome that. You stayed in your pen. They put you on stage at 15. You feel me? Your first time performing, you weren't even supposed to be in there. You blanked on stage. You showing how you was using music to motivate you now. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope, bro. Like that definitely, you know what I mean? that puts your album in a whole other realm. And I told you, your album remind me, man, of, I don't know, I kind of do know why now. It remind me of T.I.'s first album. You know, I told you that.
Yeah.
I told you that. Your album is right there, man, with T.I.'s first album to me. Like, if I play them joints back to back, bro, it's mind blowing how much they almost add up to the same thing, the same product. I'm telling you, man. It reminds me of Tip first album almost to the core. How Tip comes off subtle with the first track. You know what I'm saying? With the Chevy Blue in 30 Days. You know what I'm saying? And then it heats up to street stuff. You know what I mean? Relationships. You know what I mean? Street stuff. Yeah, I mean, then it go back to him learning lessons dealing with other people. You know what I mean? To come up with a game. And then you got your little party tracks here and there, kind of like how you got Bankroll. You know what I'm saying? And even. Really, a couple of your songs can be. And I told you this couple. Your whole album is radio worthy.
Yeah, I agree.
Your whole
with that.
album is
I agree
radio
with
worthy,
that.
bro. Every song on this album can be a single.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, and that
Every song
to me, listen.
And I'm not to cut you off. I'm not talking about you
no,
on an independent level, but on a major level. Like I told you, if a record exec hears this, it's a done deal. Like he said when his wife heard, like, yo, this guy's not signed. Exactly. That's how I feel about you, bro. Like you talented as hell.
I just felt like the right person or the right people or whoever just ain't heard your album, because you don't hear a record like this and just okay, next. Like that,
you gotta play this.
Yeah,
you gotta play this.
Yeah, I mean, cause like I said, it
this.
has everything you need or whatever. And albums like this actually frustrates me as a fan, because these are albums you don't really get to hear. And once again, you start depending on radio, 102 Jams or whoever. I mean, not just them, just anybody. It's like you got to claw and dig deep to do that. Like okay, I'm a subscriber to Apple Music. I mean, nothing pops up at all like under new music. I mean, I even wish they had like a even a different like an independent channel of different genres of music that okay, so what? This person's not on the top 40. But okay, well, who is this guy I could check out? Or hey, if you're in this area, hey, here's indie artists like in your area or region. It don't even have to be state; it could just be region. They say, hey, man, well, you might want to check this out here, this, that, and the third, based off of music that you like out of your iTunes live, whatever. So that's the part that makes it a lot tougher too. Because like I said, if it wasn't for me, I wouldn't have known anything.
But you know what though? That's why we got 2 ears, 1 mouth.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But we buy Skyzone.Society and Raspberry Premium Denim. We got the homie Carrera PC in the building. Yeah, heard of him before. We breaking grounds, man. So when he get his deal, remember when you saw his first interview at Big Interview right here. Right here, we put y'all on the audio side. We turned y'all on the Carrera PC. Remember that, man. 2 ears, 1 mouth, man. We don't need Apple Music. We gonna make that. If you fire, we gonna reach out to you. If you trash, we not. Simply.
Hashtag facts. Yo, so like when you making a song, what's your thought process of when you making like I know some cats like they get like a beat CD and they either write to the beat or they write lyrics first and then they choose out a beat afterwards, or a mixture of both. So it's like what's the thought process of first of all actually constructing a song, and then actually the recording process and then performing? You know what I'm saying? Like take us through how that works.
Yeah, like tell us, it's like, do you get the beat first, or do you have an idea in mind, then you get the look for beats? Like what you do?
I do a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of both. Sometimes, half of the time I just write.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Just
I be
be
at work.
writing, just write.
Yeah, I just be at work. Something come in my head, I just put it in my phone.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or wherever I'm at, something come in my head, put it in my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just listen to some beats I already have, or I just go online, hit up my boy B Plug 2. Shout out to my boy B Plug 2 down in Marietta, Georgia. Shout out to my boy B Plug 2 Plug House.
Beats is I heard Plug on the album. Like
I was getting into that.
Producer.
Thank you for the good segue, man, to Beat Plug.
Yeah.
What made you just deal with him? Did you go through several producers, or did you just
good question.
Did you just find him? And how did you find him?
It's crazy because somebody I went to school with, like in middle school, he tagged me and him in the same post on Facebook.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, man, y'all need to link up. So, I hit him up, whatever. He sent me the link to his website. You know, we chopped it up. You know, I listen to the beats. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, like, this dude beats is tough. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cop from him. So I just kept buying. Like, I bought more beats that's on the album.
The word.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like the majority of his beats is the album or the whole thing, or?
Every beat besides one. This dude named Ace Boogie, he made Envy.
Envy.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Ace
Ace
Boogie on that
Shout out.
Envy,
Yeah,
dude.
shout out to
Bro, shout out to Ace Boogie on that Envy. Shout out to Beat Plug too, man, for making a classic album.
But see, once again, that goes into the continuity of the album. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not getting like a whole mixed bag of tricks. You know, you got a sound from track 1 all the way to the end. Being that you don't have a lot of features, it makes it a super personal album, and it's kind of like some people can pull it off, some can't. But I'm always a sucker for sticking to maybe 1 or 2 producers on a track on an album, because you get that full continuity, and it's kind of like a structure. Like say for example, you wouldn't take any movie, like it could be any movie, like you wouldn't take like Scarface and have like 4, 5, 12 different directors on the movie. You mess up the vision of the album by having 30,000 producers and like 54 featured guests up there.
And that's what I meant earlier when I was like, you know what I'm saying, this album, like, I can't really make somebody be in my head. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really do features like that.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like an album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to be clear, we're not saying an album with a lot of features is bad. Because some people have pulled off classics with plenty of features.
Yeah.
Prime example, Jay-Z in My Lifetime Volume 2 was a classic. Plenty of features. DMX, you know what I mean? Money, Cash Hoes, plenty of features on that album. It's a classic. You know what I mean? Like, but most of the time it's not gonna work, because I can give you 100 examples of when it's worked. When it hasn't worked.
And I think it also goes into the vision of what you want the album to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for example, like with Jay-Z's Dynasty album, which was technically, supposed to be titled as a compilation, but they figured it'd sell more by putting his name up there. You understood, like, okay, look, I'm showcasing niggas on my label. Right. Like, I get that. I ain't knocking that. But there are some albums that you're just here that just got like, featuring like blah 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 blah. And it's like, they run out of room on a commercial to list about how many people that they have.
And like you said, it all goes into the format of your album.
Whatever you want your album to be, yeah.
Because sometimes, man, people don't play to the format. The artist the artists don't play to the format of themselves. Like, they'll send a feature out to an artist trying to suit their artist. Yeah. And it really don't benefit them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if a person do a song with Migos or something, they're gonna say it's gonna probably be a little jumpy track. You know what I mean? Yeah. Trap joint. Yeah. Me? I'm gonna send you what I'm gonna get on. Yeah. Or what I would normally get on. Yeah. And put you on it. Yeah. That way it challenges you. And the thing is, a lot of artists don't understand. You can jump on anything, and you can make it you. Yeah. Jadakiss has done it for years. Oh yeah. Jadakiss is the king of jumping on something and making it him.
Man, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Jadakiss can have a verse only saying 40 words.
Yeah.
And it still be hot.
Yeah. on anything. Yeah. Think about it. Mariah done joints with Mariah Carey. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even done joints with Swiss. Fire. Yeah. Done joints with Down South Cats. Fire. You right. Ain't never thought about it like that. MJG did a joint with Wayne and Birdman. His verse was fire. Like, he makes anything him. Yeah. And I pride myself on doing the same thing. And the true artists do. You can make anything. You can put your stamp on anything. Yeah. You can put if it's your stamp, you can put it on anything, yo. Anything. Like, come. See, look, we got something coming, man. Me and my man on my upcoming mixtape.
Anything that we want to unleash to the people right now, as far as dates or?
Oh yeah, man. Hunger Over Humble mixtape 125, man. I got this man featured on 30% of the album. Okay. Something serious out here. Serious.
Looking.
And we both put our stamps on it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't say, this sound like something PC might have to jump on. I'm like, yo, me and PC could kill this. You know what I'm saying? Not versus, this sound like his type of beat. Yeah. Nah, you can't go in with that mentality as a true artist. You gotta say, man, I want him on this album, but it's gonna have to be done my way.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have to follow what I'm trying to present for my album. Like you can't have a deep album where you all conscious, then you trying to you got all you try to go get Future for something, and then it's Future type.
Yeah.
It don't suit it.
Yeah.
Then you have them all over the place. Like yo,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Like yo, you I understand you were trying to sell a record because you went and got Future.
Yeah.
But you had to play to him? Nah.
Yeah.
Like, if I go and get Jeezy, it ain't got to be nothing Jeezy like.
Yeah.
I go throw Jeezy on something that I would normally, something lyrical.
Yeah.
What you can do with it. It's just for my album. It ain't for your album.
Yeah.
It's for my album. A lot of artists lose that, I feel like.
So
But he doesn't.
these tracks with you two, are they already recorded already, or what?
Well, just waiting on my man lay his verses.
Okay.
They done.
Okay.
They in the bag. Hooks already in the bag. I actually mixed my verse for one on the other night and the hook. It's something stupid.
I believe it.
It's something stupid.
125.
Humble over humble 125, man.
Boy, I can't
We'll see, man. We got some joints.
I'm feasting on that.
And I want to know, like, what was your mind state when you recorded when you did the track, the father figure? What was the inspiration behind it? Was that something personal that you knew somebody went through, or was that something that went on in your life?
It's a mixture of everything. You know what I'm saying? Myself, people I've been around, people I grew up around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mixture of everything, really. Yeah, it's just a mixture of everything. I just put it all together in one song.
So
that song's supposed to it's supposed to have a feature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to have a feature about this chick, man, but she was taking too long to hit me back, so I just said forget it. I just went on my own with it.
You see, I already know where you get ready to go, because he dealt with that a whole lot. Where it's like, yo,
be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
you know
where you just got to like just move forward, because you just gonna waste a year.
That's why it makes you, like, me personally, it makes me want to write more, so I don't have to ask nobody for no.
Yeah.
I don't have to reach out for no features. You know what I'm saying? I can just do it on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I put it on my team, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I put it on for my team, I do it for my clique like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
You know,
Word up.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying?
Word up.
that one snuck by me for like a millisecond. I almost didn't get it. My brain said, do it for Adam. Oh, click. Oh, got it. This is stupid, man. I see you got the Noah toboggan on, man. You got your brand toboggan. Tell the people they can get the merch. You got the merch popping. You feel me? Like,
merch is coming soon.
Merch coming soon. Can I get some merch?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I can get some merch.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? I got something in the archives.
In the archives.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, so obviously, like I said, one of the favorite joints is my girlfriend, and that, when I heard it the first time, I was like, okay, the kind of little plot deal going on where we're talking about this gun. So I listened to it. I was like, okay, well, and like I said, it's one of the songs you got to listen to twice. You can listen to it the second time you catch it. Now I'm a little bit slow on the uptake, so the second time I caught everything.
I knew what it was about the first time around because I know him personally.
Yeah,
I knew it was about his daughter Lyric.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like I knew it. I was like, this is dope.
I
told him, I said, man, you need to shoot a video for this like today.
Man,
like this is a dope song. Like it's very appealing, man. Like
I mean,
dope. Did you write that before she was born?
Yeah.
Word.
Fact.
Word.
Dope. That's dope.
I mean, because listening to it, it's like I'm not a parent yet, but I will feel exactly the same. But once again, something you can relate to, or even if you can't relate to it, you think about it. It's like, yo, like the way you talking about, especially having a little girl or whatnot. It's like you would definitely feel that way, like 110%. Like how long did it even take you to put that song together? Like I
think that song was like quick.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Coming from the heart, it don't even take too much.
That song, I wrote like half of the verses and like freestyle the rest.
Yeah.
You know because like I was just listening to the beat so much, because I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like on most of my songs, like I don't write out the whole verse.
Okay.
Like I'll probably write like half of it.
Okay.
And then I like memorize it.
Yeah.
And I just like go from there. And I memorize what I.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Wow.
Yeah, like real talk. Cause like I said, I've been writing for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like when I be at work, man, I throw on some beats. I listen to one beat for like till lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
I listen
over
to
and
one
over
beat for like
repeat.
4 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like no bullshit. I listen to one
Zone
beat
in,
for 4 hours straight.
And then finally in your head, and then in your head, you're just
You
kind
know what I'm
of.
saying? Now I remember.
Wow. That's straight up raw talent, dude. Like that's.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as my girlfriend, yeah, I wrote that and recorded that before she was born.
Bro, that's insane, dude.
That's fire, man.
Damn.
That's fire. Like, and I notice a lot, you know, hearing that you mentioned your sister on the album. You know what I mean? You know, she passed away or something of that sort, man. You know, you want to get into anything about that? Because I see she was a big inspiration to you on the album.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Ashley McGill, but I don't want to really speak too much on that. But all I can say is, yes, she was an inspiration. And she was a good woman, you know.
No doubt, respect, yo.
True, respect.
Well, I tell you what. Speaking of inspirations, though, like who are some of like just artists, period, who kind of like inspire you to get into what to your style, or whatever? Because you're super lyrical, man.
At first, I was listening to people like Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem, like he was the first rap artist I've ever heard.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was a grandma's boy, like I was a grandma's boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't ashamed to say it. When I was a kid, I was a kid.
Man, shout out to grandma. I'm still
You
a
know what
grandma.
I'm saying?
Man,
Like-
man, shout out to my
You know
great
what I'm saying?
grandma.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't love your grandma, there's a problem anyway.
Right,
There ain't nothing
right.
wrong with that. And we all kiss our mothers. You know what I'm saying? Forget that.
For real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said, it was just,
Eminem.
Smokey Robinson and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was around her. So when I started being around my cousin, I started getting to school and stuff. That's when I started hearing rap.
Yeah.
And my first time hearing Eminem, I was in the car.
Word.
The very first song, when I was just a little baby.
Yeah.
Mama used to tell me everything. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I was like, I want to rap like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, when I was like, cause I stole that CD, by the way. You know, I stole that CD, by the way.
You stole the Eminem CD?
Yeah.
I think the statutes of limitations is up, so you should be good. I got you.
It was out of my people's car though, so when they said
it went out of the store? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Be clear, it wasn't out of the store.
Because I know cats used to hit the store.
We know cats that used to hit the store.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that thing go beeping out the door and they just take
Gone.
off. Like
Out of here.
I know niggas who stole Ghostface and Little Kim back in 1996.
We ain't gonna say no names.
Off and the ink sprayed on.
Yeah. The ink was crazy.
The ink, boy. Man. So Eminem is he your favorite?
He's top.
Who your top five?
Good question. Yeah.
Who is your top five artists? Not of just today, all the time.
I can't say.
Can't you say?
I can't say like a specific order.
Yeah, just give us your top
Oh,
five.
yeah.
No order, no
You know what
order.
I'm saying?
I know it's mad cliche, but
Right.
someone of your lyrical prowesses, we
Got
like to
You
hear.
got to know, man.
Eminem,
Yeah.
Lupe Fiasco,
Word. Yeah.
Redman,
Word. Okay.
T.I.,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
And I mean like the Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like from Lights Out to like Carter 2.
Okay.
Carter 3 maybe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, people say that album's a classic, but it's.
I love the Carter 3.
I mean, it was straight, man.
Yeah.
Like if
You like the
just
Carter
listen
2
to
better than the
Carter-
third one?
Man, far as like an artist,
Yeah.
like he was just rapping different. Like
Yeah.
like Carter 3 it was just more like he was just from Carter 3 on, it's like he just rhyming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Carter 2, it was like he was rapping.
Well, and you
know
know,
what I'm
with
saying?
the
Like,
I
it
know
was
with
like
the
he was rapping.
I think and correct me if I'm wrong. I know with the third one, I don't even think you wrote anything for that third one, which might reflect, on that. I don't know how he did the as far as process wise, how he did the Carter 1 and the Carter 2. I know the third one, he just
Niggas be lying. Niggas always telling they ain't writing, man.
said
Niggas
he
be
ain't
writing.
man said he ain't write nothing. He said
I'm
he
so
just
tired,
went there just
man.
blinked out.
I'm not saying
You're not
he
buying
did.
it.
I'm not saying he did. Let's be clear. I'm not saying Wayne, you ain't right. I'm just saying tired of people telling me I don't write no more. That's why you trash. Not saying Wayne trash. I didn't say Wayne trash.
Be clear.
I'm just saying, yes, be clear. I don't want no beef, Wayne. Anyway, I'm just saying. People, everybody think I don't be writing, man. That's why you be trash, because you don't be writing. That's why you keep making the same trash, because you don't write.
Some people need to write.
Some people need to write. You know what I mean? Clearly Wayne doesn't need to write if that's his formula, because Wayne is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So kind of like, so if you had to work like, I guess like with a mainstream artist or a group, like, or if you would even do it at all, like who would it be?
Yeah, because I seen on Twitter you tweeted Inspector that you want to do a track with him.
Yeah, I do a track.
Yeah, I seen that on Twitter.
Yeah, I do a track Inspector Deck.
And this thing, like, he's so young. He was at the crib the other day, and I was playing the War Report.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He never heard it.
That's right. I keep forgetting.
He never heard Capone Noriega from. It reminded me like, damn, we really 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I had to remember where I was at when I first heard it. I was in like maybe 7th grade.
Yeah.
So he was a baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he never heard. Like, I was playing LA.
Yeah.
I was like, what you know about this? He was like, what is this? I was like, yo, man.
Yeah, it is showing out. It's funny because you said Eminem was probably like the first cat that you really listened to.
But what throws me for a loop, Redman is his favorite. Like, Redman from Muddy Waters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it shot me. Like, you didn't hear War Report, but you heard Muddy Waters, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Well, I think, the thing that I have to always kind of remember, too, because it's like, a lot of people consider, a lot of rap from the late 80s and throughout the 90s as, like, the golden era or whatnot. But, cats will always ask me, dude, you a hip-hop connoisseur? Why don't you have, a lot of these albums? I haven't heard them. I'm like, well, the platforms to listen to it wasn't there. You're talking about, we talked about it before.
$10 and $20 on the CD.
If you went on CD, Soundshop used to be high as hell. The average CD would cost about $22.
Right. No, so, don't pull a big and drop a double. You
definitely not getting that. It's
$35, $40.
And not only that, at least in Kingston where we was from, if an album sold out, you had to get put on the waiting list to even get it. Like they used to do pre-orders at the sound shop. You had to put your name down. You had to pay.
It was different
to get it. So a lot of albums I didn't get, and then you're talking about as a kid, mom and dad gonna let you listen to so much cursing. You know what I'm saying? So back where my parents knew that, hey, look, they ain't getting no Corey off this hip hop thing. Before I started working, my dad would get me a CD a month. So you're talking about on average 12 CDs a year or tapes a year. Like, that's all I would get, and I would be lucky to get that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
you have to get a dub.
Yeah, straight up.
Somebody dub
like
tape.
Like the album that made me fall in love with hip hop. Period. I want to say 87, 88. Boogie Down Productions by All Means Necessary. The song that had KRS-One with My Philosophy and stuff like that. I was a huge BDP fan. Back then. So it's crazy seeing the age difference. On that. It's funny because with Eminem. I remember, you can vouch for this, V, when we was at Kingston High and Eminem first came out.
My name is.
Right. He's a white dude, though. And so Cats was kind of like, it was more so like, yo, I'm feeling him, but I don't really want to come out and say how much I'm feeling him because he's a white boy. Like,
he was different. He was talking about white boy shit.
Yeah. And it's like, after a while, dude, there was no denying that guy. Still within the first album. This was way before the Marshall Mathers or anything like that came out. And it's like, dude, man, you can hate on this guy all you want. This dude's nice.
He blacking
no
out.
matter what color he is, this dude's nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He blacking out.
Yeah.
That's crazy to hear that, out of all the rappers, that's your favorite. That's dope.
It's a hell of a one to model after, though. That's for damn sure. Like,
that's right.
Yeah.
But you go in the right footsteps. You got the classic out. The classic out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with your with this album out, like Corey said, the hardest thing was putting out a classic like this is, again, what you gonna do next? What do you got planned next?
As of right now, just promoting.
Yeah.
But I do have something in the works.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll go ahead and release it.
Breaking news alert.
1MOUTH
we got
podcast exclusive. Now you can say it.
But my next project will be called I Am No.
I Am No.
Word.
And for the people that don't know what NO stands for, explain to the people what exactly NOAH stands for.
If y'all want to know what NOAH stands for, buy my album.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Hey, man.
That's how you do it.
Hey, once again, go get that audio side right here on all major platforms. If you want to know what this NOAH stands for, if you want to know what this logo right here on my man Toboggan represents, go get the album, man. Again, if you're cheap, don't say you ain't got Spotify. You ain't got
Spotify free. I ain't trying to hear that.
It's
you know
free,
what I'm saying?
But probably for his album, you might have to get the premium package, the $10 package.
I feel
But if you cheap, you got YouTube, because it's on your phone. Stream it. Stream it.
Who was it? J. Cole?
Stream it
It says $10. You acting like it's 10 G's. You know what I'm saying? Get it.
You know why? Come on, man. And get that 3rd of July while you're out there too.
Yeah,
man.
most definitely.
Get that, man.
Yeah.
So this man, let me tell you, like the concert, because you wasn't at the concert, man.
Yeah.
One hell of a concert. This man performed his ass off, man.
I missed it.
Every song, man. Like what was dope, he actually did the intro. He did the intro with no beat.
Woo!
The Love Life joint.
Yeah.
With no beat, and it was fire. With no beat. I was kind of tight because I wanted to hear the beat.
Yeah.
But it was fire how he did it.
Yeah.
It was fire, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? You a great performer, man. Again, you know, you young at this, you done accomplished a lot this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of cats ain't even dead, man, and it's dope. I just wanted to keep keep working. Just keep working, bro.
Yeah.
Keep dropping
I'm
that.
telling you, with work like this, dude, it's a matter of time. I don't know what you do for your 9 to 5, but you should be canceling that real soon, because if you got work like this to keep it coming like this, I mean, you 10 times better than a 9 to 5, dude, on everything. That album is incredible.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's all
we
matter
getting
of
there.
time.
We getting there.
Yeah.
It's
It's all a
time.
matter of time, bro.
It's time, man. It's time, man. But you're fired, man, and this album, like I told you from day one, it's inspiring, bro. You feel me?
Yes.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you it's not no classic, man.
Yeah, I mean,
You feel me?
anybody got something negative to say about this album, dude? And I hate to sound so cliche. It ain't nothing but hate, bro. Like, I'm telling you that I don't understand how anybody could listen to this album and not like it. I just don't. I mean, unless you're deaf.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
and you know, and look, man, I want to keep them around for the remainder of the show.
Sound
look
good.
through our stuff, man, and
Sound
you
good.
know what I mean. Our little segments, 'cause we got little segments of the show. We might make up some. I'm about to make up some right now, bro. We gonna call this random. I might just ask
You gonna call it random?
I'm just about to ask you some random shit, bro. How you feel about crab legs?
I don't even fuck with crab legs, bro.
So you don't like seafood?
Not like seafood. I don't like crab legs.
How often you get your haircut a week?
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Rapid
You feel me?
fire.
Double tap. Damn.
What you do to this guy, man?
Double tap.
How often you get your haircut a week?
You know what I'm saying? At least once a week. I'm a little behind there.
What size shoe do you wear?
10 and a half.
Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite video game? Do you play video games?
I do.
So sincere.
What's your
with
favorite
this
one?
statement right there?
All time, Mortal Kombat.
Word.
What kind of phone you got?
Some bullshit.
Dude, crazy, man.
What's your favorite ice cream, bro?
Ooh, butter pecan.
Are you lactose tolerant?
Nah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You like pizza?
Love pizza.
Chicken?
Love chicken. What kind of question is that?
I'm just saying, man.
Straight up,
Yeah,
hot sauce
man.
and a watermelon. What are you saying?
See, I don't eat watermelon.
Damn, you don't like watermelon? Well, damn, bro.
So every black person don't like chicken. See what I mean? Hey, I had to ask.
So unless they vegan.
You like vegetables?
Yeah.
You want some more kids?
Yes. I want to lead.
You want a whole league?
I want to lead. I want to start lineup and a bench.
Oh, snap. Word. Woo.
How you feel about oral sex?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm over here to the right here. Just let me know when y'all done.
It's good. It's real good.
You like birthday cake?
But I had a birthday cake this year and it was dope.
Do you eat funnel cakes though?
Funnel cake, hell yeah. That's all I go to the fair for.
Cameo?
I don't fuck with candy.
What age do you want to die? Some people want to live 200. Some people don't.
When my daughter old enough to die with me.
Okay. What kind of liquor do you drink? Do you drink?
Yes.
What's your
Crown,
favorite?
Royal, vanilla,
Straight?
apple. Yes, straight.
No chase?
No chase.
Ooh. You like Hennessy?
Mm-hmm. I don't like him dog. Straight Crown Royal.
What's your favorite movie though?
I don't know because I just recently seen this Will Smith movie and it was pretty dope.
Bright?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
I heard people talking about that.
Yeah, man.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That shit dope. My favorite movie of all time. I gotta say, I don't know. I gotta say either 8 Mile or Brown Sugar.
Did you sleep with a teddy bear as a kid?
Hell no.
What was your favorite pet? Do you like dogs?
Yeah, I love dogs.
Cool. That's all I got.
Good. Glad it's I ain't got nothing for you. You did enough.
The people got to get to know who Carrera PC is.
The newest segment called Random Fire. We're out of bullets.
Hey man, everybody call me something hitting with random stuff. Random.
You should have did that to Wax when he was here.
He coming back. I'm gonna get him so good, but you know what? We gonna talk about that off air. Why I didn't? Cause boy, he would have been a sitting duck. But anyway, you feel me? We about to get it. Hey, look,
This is what happens when the podcast is not edited.
Listen, man. On this podcast, anything go, man. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it. We bring in artists, entrepreneurs. We give them a platform, and we just make up stuff as we go. We got a couple things synced in stone, like this segment we're about to do right now called The Buried Treasure.
Yeah.
Where we talk about a slept-on album that was dope.
And
to
or
you,
mixtape.
And or
And
any
or
body
mixtape.
of work. You know what I mean? Anybody of work that's fire, but a lot of people didn't take to it. But a select few know it's a classic, like a small room, small gigantic room of people know it's a classic. And we take this time out to shed light on a few classic, old, new album, mixtape, whatever. Do you have one in mind for the 2 Ears, 1 Mouth podcast today? For Buried Treasure. What is yours?
Tetsuo and Youth, Lupe Fiasco.
Okay.
Tetsuo and Youth was highly slept on. I think that was one of the best albums that came out that year. Because I think that album came out with The Pimple Butterfly. It came out that same year.
Okay.
Is that the one where it's just black on the cover?
Nah,
it wasn't that one. I said it was a Food and Liquor 2 album.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Food Liquor too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Food Liquor too. It's like a painting or whatever.
Okay, I know that album you talking about.
I think I heard that
I'm gonna have to go back and hear that one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, this is why we do this.
This is exactly
segment,
why we
man,
do it,
to
yeah.
shed light on fire albums that a lot of people are sleeping on, man.
Yeah.
Tell them again so they can go out there and check it, man.
Lupe Fiasco, Tetsuo and Youth.
Okay.
That album's highly slept on.
And what makes a classic to you?
What makes it a classic to me, man? Bars, man. Like, bars. Like, I mean, people who know Lupe, I'm talking about the early Lupe and mixtape Lupe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that
Y'all know
Chi-Town
you know what I'm
mixtape he had out
yeah,
before
like
he
if y'all
dropped.
know, if y'all know what he about, then it's there. You know what I'm saying? Even from the very first track, Mural, that shit like, what, 9 minutes long?
Yeah.
And he rapping straight through it.
Yeah.
You
He's
know
a
what I'm
slept-on artist anyway. You know, I know he go over a lot of
Straight
people's heads, but he's a dope. He's a real dope
I
artist.
agree. He goes over my head a lot, but I do respect the work that he's done.
Appreciate it, yeah.
He got some fire that I've
Yeah, he
heard.
do. Yeah, he
You
I
know
ain't
what I'm
gonna lie, man. Like I said, Eminem, he got me into rapping, but Lupe Fiasco, he kind of got me into like writing Like he got me into like actually crafting songs.
Yeah.
Like not just writing bars. Cause
Right.
at first I used to just write punchlines.
Yeah.
Straight punchlines,
Yeah.
straight punchlines, straight punchlines.
Hashtag flow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I heard him, it was just like, okay, I like this.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I can express myself like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that would make me like be more of an artist.
Okay.
And other than just, you know, a rapper.
Is that why he in your top 5?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. He was a heavy influence. Food and Liquor, classic.
Straight up
Cool
classic. Love that
classic.
one. Love that one. That's my favorite one he did.
Word up.
Yeah.
Food and Liquor and the Cool classic.
Yeah, straight up.
Who you got, Corey, for this Barry Trey?
Oh, you know I dig into
What
the
you
cracks
got?
where I got the
What you
dust
got?
off CDs.
What you got?
This is gonna go over some people's heads here.
Uh-oh,
This is gonna go over some people's head. We'll put it up front on the side here.
What you got?
You're gonna be like, brand new heavies. What are you talking about, brand new heavies? The Heavy Rhyme Experience album.
The old joint?
The old joint.
What year is that?
This was 1992, my brother. One of the greatest years of hip hop in history. This one featured Main Source, Gangstar, Grand Puba, Master Ace, Cool G Rap, Black Sheep, Ed O.G., and The Forsyth. So this album was basically, it's something they tried new, and it works, but it's not. It never became popularized. It's almost similar to that of the Roots, where you take funk, which the brand new heavies are a funk band, you know,
Right,
whatever.
right.
But it's infused with hip hop, raw hip hop, none of that, you know, Pop Tart safe stuff or whatever. And they just go crazy over the tracks. One of the probably one of my favorite ones is Getting Hectic with Gangstar. That's a good record, and it's straight up like
That's a dope record.
It's the whole album is predicated upon getting away from loops. It was a real movement to try to get away from a lot of, at that time, to get away from a lot of hip hop samples and do like more original sounds.
Right.
Or whatever. And that's when Brand New Heavies came in and they did this compilation album with, like, at that time, you know, semi to hardcore rap acts or whatnot. And the 3 singles that had Bonafide Funk with matter of fact, they mashed all 3 together. You have Bonafide Funk with Main Source, it's Getting Hectic with Gangstar, Who Makes the Loop with Grand Puba. And they all mixed that into one video where they just cut, like, one verse I have like Main Source, the second verse I have Gangstar. They're full of 3 different songs, but they match them into one video, obviously. And I'm telling you, this is what was crazy about this album. It took me a minute to even find it. It had went out of print for the longest, and it came back into print about the early 2000s. And it's on I don't know if it's on Spotify. It's definitely on Apple Music now. But man, Brand New Heavies, Heavy Rhyme Experience, man. Like if you're into that, like that funk shit mixed with
I see it's mixed with like acid,
yeah,
funk,
yeah,
jazz.
yeah.
I see they're from London.
Yeah, those cats are from London, you know, whatever. But they do a lot of R&B soul,
Okay.
or whatnot. But when they mixed this with rap, dude, it was sick.
Man, that joint with Gangstar was dope.
Bruh, it's sick. That's a sick album. More people need to talk about it, but that's the whole point of it being a buried treasure. I love this record. I mean, if I had to lose all of my music and keep maybe a handful of CDs, this would be one of them. I was so serious.
Check it out.
When it came back in print, this person I was dating in Fayetteville at the time, she said she saw it. And I was telling her how much I liked it. I couldn't find it anywhere. Once again, before the internet really got crazy and all that stuff there. And she was like, it was $25. I said, get it. I'll pay you back. I showed it. I mean, that was like the 25. Best, yeah, because it was rare. The rare. Yeah, so that's my buried treasure. It's a hella fire album, man.
I'm gonna have to check it out, man.
I'm telling you, you'll like it.
Brand New Heavies.
Brand New Heavies, my friend. Yeah.
Brand New Heavies, man.
Yeah, that joint's dope. Heavy Rhyme. They should have done a volume 2, but of course, when you start volumes, they're gonna tap out at one.
So man, I mean, that's what we do this show for, man. To just share light on some dope albums like that. You know what I mean? My buried treasure
What we got
today, man. I gotta go with that Sheek Louch, man. Walk with me, man. Sheek Louch album, first Sheek Louch, 2003.
Okay.
That Walk with Me a classic.
Yeah.
Sheek Louch first album is a classic.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk, man. Listen, Jada came out, Styles came out, and Sheek came out. Everybody know, well, for the masses, everybody, for the most part, thinks Sheek is the lesser one of the locks.
Yeah,
because of Jada.
He's underrated, yeah.
But he's my favorite out of the locks. Let me be clear. Sheik Luch is my favorite. I know Kiss and Styles, they may be a lot nicer with the bars, but when it comes to reality, when it comes to painting a picture, Sheik Luch, man, Sheik Luch is my guy. Walk With Me was dope. 2003 classic.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. It was better than the first Jada. It's better than the first Jada album. It was better than the first Jada album. If you ever heard it, hey, you got it. If you haven't heard it, you got to go get that Sheik Luch. Walk With Me, man. Walk With Me is fire.
Yeah.
The production was fire. The bars was fire. The features was fire. Originality was fire, man. Sheik Luch. Walk With Me is my buried treasure, man.
It's a dope, and you know what?
Sheik
I mean,
Luch was fire.
when you're talking about the locks or any group for that matter, where it's always three people and they're both, all three of them are really at it. You know, it's all, you know, that's what we do. Like, who's the best in this group here? Or who does this? Who does that? Right. And you know, I know that he would take time off while Jada and Styles would be doing his thing, but he's dope. Like, he got some killer lines. One of my favorites from Sheik is the After Taxes album. I like
classic.
I like the After Taxes.
Yeah.
I mean, real good one, man. No,
Sheik has been very consistent with his albums, man. Like, for real.
He has been.
And the thing is, with the Walk With Me, it blew everybody away because they were sleeping.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody expected Jada to have the first classic. He didn't. Styles P, Gangsta and the Gentleman was the first classic.
Yeah.
Gangsta and the Gentleman is a classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
I'll tell you
Classic.
what, it was talking about the locks. Styles P, the Time Is Money album is probably my favorite one out of his. That album is ridiculous.
You know about Time?
It got slept on though. That's another buried treasure.
It got a lot of things. It got released late. It got slept on. That was going through a whole lot of label issues.
You know what? Real quick with that Time Is Money album, I remember it was roughly around this time. But it had to be. It came out in like 06, if I'm not mistaken. 06. And you know, BET used to have that whole notarized top 100 countdown where they talk to different artists and stuff like that, right? And so Styles was there. And you know, Styles was like, "Oh, cool to have Styles." Was like, "Yo, man, we ain't heard nothing from you around. You know, when is your album coming out? Is that in the 30s?" Like, "Yo, it's been out for the past 3 months." You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
embarrassing.
Fact, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? You know, like, man's album out, like, and you know, that was a slept on album. Super slept on.
Yeah,
super slept on.
Man.
Yeah.
You know, but Sheik Luch, man, Walk With Me. My
Straight up.
treasure, man. Go get that Sheik Luch. Go listen to it. Go stream it.
Good one.
Please.
So.
Please, man.
All right, man. So, we'll get to the classic albums next.
Classic, man. What album of the day?
Okay. Yeah, album of the day. Yeah.
You gotta, you know, this is the segment where we just say what our album of the day is. You know what I mean? Like what you been vibing to lately. You know what I mean? Like what's your album of the day? Like who you got? New, old? What's your album of the day? What Carrera waking up and throwing in the whip when he pulling off? What's your album of the day?
That audio side.
Go get that audio side on Spotify, all major platforms. Go get that audio side, man. Go get it. You heard it, man. Go get that audio side. Find out what Noah means, man. Please. Go get that audio side. Go get the merch. She gonna tell you we can get the merch at soon. It's soon. My man got the sweaters. You know what I mean? The t-shirts, toboggans, hats, everything coming.
You definitely need them toboggans right now. Those are facts. Those are facts right now.
They come in handy.
Like negative 3 degrees outside lately, so it's like you need all that. So, all right, well.
I'm a hoodless kind of guy, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you right there.
True.
So, well, my album of the day, man, got to give a shout out to the ladies, man. The Brat, Funkdafied, 1994. Classic, top to bottom. I feel like this woman does not get her due lyrically in the game.
Let's be clear, man. The Brat set a lot of trends out here.
Bruh.
I think she was one like the first woman to go platinum. Let's be clear.
Oh yeah,
the Brat.
She's definitely one of the ones. I mean, this chick, she's one of the most consistent lyrical heavy hitters in the game. Like, you know, things may not have been as popular as Funkified album as a whole, but she never fell off, in my opinion. I mean, she never changed her style up. She stayed true to who she was. She could body a feature.
The
like,
break get on right now. I start
yeah,
vibing.
She's a person who I think is slept on and it should be somewhere on your top whatever list.
Right.
Not just women, just
Right.
period. She can hang in there with the best of them.
Yeah.
Right, man. Why we talking female MCs, man? Shout out to the Lady of Rage for killing the MCA album out there.
Ooh.
You ain't got the MCA album produced by DJ Premier?
Oh, yeah.
Go get that MCA album.
Okay.
Fire. Lady of Rage, called a body on that album. Called a body. My classic
What you got?
album of the day,
What you got?
Mobb Deep Murder Music. That's what I'm going with it. Mobb Deep Murder Music. That's
Nice.
what I'm vibing to right now.
Nice.
She brought it, man. Rest in peace to Prodigy, man.
Word up. Yeah, R.I.P.
We lost
to
a
the
good
homie,
one this
man.
year, man. And this New Year's Eve, we shooting this. About to go into 2018, man. We lost some good ones this year, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
we
to
did.
Prodigy, yo.
Word up.
That hurt the rap game right there.
Yeah, it did.
I can't even believe he's dead. Shout out to Prodigy, man. Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, murder music. Album of the day, man.
All right, man.
Man, we glad to have the homie Correct PC on.
Thanks for stopping through, my
Man,
brother,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Dude, it's an honor, my brother.
It's not an honor, man. It's not an
Yo!
honor. This my guy though, man. This is my guy, man. Hey, man, go get his album though,
Fact.
man.
Those are facts.
Audio side.
Can't say it enough times.
Go get it, man.
Get the effing record and stop playing around.
Stop playing.
Or something.
Audio side.
It's 2017. However you get it, just get it.
He got the new video out right now. You know
2
what
of
I
them
mean?
out. Had to get it. Is on YouTube right now.
Word
Shot
up.
and directed by Spike V Photography.
Word
Shout
up.
out to Sky Zone,
Word
No
up.
Fly Zone,
There you go.
and I also got Count Me out there. Shot and directed by Spike V Photography. Sky Zone, No Fly Zone,
Word up.
and we having more videos on the way. NOAL, no, Carrera.
Hey, you heard him, man.
That's
Hey,
it.
man, we're glad to have you on the podcast.
Thanks for stopping through, my brother.
Like, man, we got more. We're gonna see y'all 2018, man. We
That's it,
out.
man.